heard a lot of y'all was canceling y'all cruises due to this, but I'm gonna say this. The people canceling their cruises behind these particular changes, like this one in particular, are exactly the folks who Carnival is trying to boot anyway. Hey boo, my name is Kira, and on this side of town, we talk about all things travel, budget traveling to be exact. So if that's something that you may be interested in, why don't you consider subscribing, honey? I promise you gonna get the tea with me. If you happen to have a cruise coming up, or you're thinking about booking one with Carnival, keep watching this video for the new Carnival cruise rules. This is everything you need to know prior to selling. We're going to start with number one, which is the teen curfew. Carnival is cracking down on unsupervised teens. Anyone under the age of 18 now has to follow a 1 a.m. curfew in public spaces. And if they are out after that, they need to be with somebody 21 or older. Long story short, if your teen was used to wandering the ship with their friends all times of the night, all wee hours of the morning, honey, what they call it, knocking and running on people's doors, that will no longer be allowed. In my opinion, this is really about keeping the ship safer and quieter throughout the night. Now, I do understand that you are on vacation, but if you ask me, which nobody did, I think 12 a.m. would have been a perfect time for a curfew. They done had enough time to do what they had to do, and baby, it's time for the grown folks, okay? The mature audience. Number two, the age policy update. If you're cruising solo, you now have to be at least 21 years of age or older, which means if you're 18 to 20, you're going to have to cruise with a guardian. And honestly, I low-key agree with this one too. I just think 21 is a solid age to solo travel. It's grown enough to be responsible. And I personally feel like by them doing so, this is going to cut back on a lot of that spring breakish behavior I've been seeing going viral in them social media streets lately. The 2 a.m. hallway drama, child, if you know, you know. Now let's get into this third one, which actually kind of shocked me. Took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that. And that is the fan ban. Carnival has officially banned the boots on the ground fans, okay? You are still allowed to bring your handheld fans, battery operated and such. But them clock, 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 clock. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, I got my boots on the ground. Fans, they said no, leave them home. Now, truthfully, I would love to know what was the thought process of banning these fans. Because when you see the videos, it just looks like everybody getting together at the family barbecue having a good time, right? At the cookout. Did they think that eventually these will be used as weapons? Because people can get a little crazy. Did they think someone can get hurt with the fan? You know, they out there slaying them all around, might hit somebody, clock them upside the head or poke them in the eye. Something like that. What you think? Come down in them comments and talk to me. Because this one got all the grown folks spiraling. Let's move on along to number 4, honey. And when I tell y'all I'll approve this message, somebody finally heard me. I finally feel seen. I finally feel like somebody been listening to me. Pool chair rule. I know I'm not the only one who done came across somebody who wakes up at the crack of dawn and go reserve their seats, and you don't see them no more until about 1 or 3 o'clock p.m. I'm talking about they go out there and put all their towels and all of their beach supplies on the chair when the sun rise, and then get missing and expected their belongings to still be there. We call these people here the chair hoggers, the entitled people. And I personally feel like this should actually take effect worldwide. I have seen this too many times at resorts, too many times on cruises. Thank God somebody is doing something about it. Carnival said, I'm not playing with y'all no more. If you want to claim a chair, claim the one that's in your room, in your cabin. Carnival said if you leave your chair unattended for more than 40 minutes, you only get 40 minutes. The crew now has full permission to gather on up your belongings and I guess take them to lost and found. So if you want to go off to eat You want to go take a nap. You want to go do a full photo shoot with no intention on coming back within 40 minutes, honey. You going to have to take all your stuff with you. Or don't even go and hog it to begin with. Go and claim your chair when you're about to use it. Baby, your spot not going to be there no more when you come back. Am I the only one who feel this way? I know I can't be the only one who has experienced this while on vacation. And for me, I like to sleep in on vacation. So these people are literally getting up, like I said, at the crack of dawn and hogging up the chairs. And then you come out and it's like, well, damn, I guess I'm going to be standing up or sitting in the sand. Sand all in my butt. You know, I'm just grateful for this. I'm grateful for this. Let's move on along to behavior equals consequences. It's sad that us as grown folk can't just get together and have a good time. And now we have to have repercussions and consequences. But I digress. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Carnival said, if you act up, you can get smacked up with a $500 fine. You can also be removed from the ship. And hell no, you will not get a refund. I already know that some of y'all feel it's going to be real hurt when it comes to this particular change. I heard a lot of y'all was canceling y'all cruises due to this. But I'm going to say this. The people canceling their cruises behind these particular changes, like this one in particular, are exactly the folks who Carnival is trying to boot anyway. They don't want you abroad anyway. Stay home. You're literally doing exactly what they were trying to do anyway. I don't know about you, but a lot of us are saving up our hard-earned money to vacate and to be interrupted by the foolery. The lack of home training is disturbing. You can't be getting aggressive with the staff or cutting up with other guests. Carnival is done playing with y'all. They need to do stuff like this on the airlines, resorts. This needs to be worldwide also. I support this because it's a vacation, not an episode of Bad Girls Club. Number 6. Boarding requirement. Be sure to check in online by midnight the night before your cruise. I guess some of y'all are waiting till the day of. I guess some of y'all are waiting until you actually get to the port. I'm confused because I feel like this shouldn't even had to be on the list. Print your boarding pass, your luggage tags, and bring all your documents. That should be gathered up leading up to the vacate, to your selling date. They said we ain't being patient with y'all no more. If you ain't check in, if you gonna act like you forgot that you even have a vacation, because who the hell forgetting that they about to go on vacation and have a good time? But they say they ain't tolerating that no more. They say we are not about to allow you to hold up the line, digging through, trying to fill out forms and do all this documentation. No. You got to handle that at home prior to. Oh, and this one here is for my soda lovers. I particularly don't like a soda but ginger ale. And truth be told, I don't even believe that that's an actual soda. Carnival is apparently going back to Coca-Cola products and moving along from Pepsi, which if I had to choose between Pepsi and Coke, I definitely will reside with Coke. Argue with your mama. Come on down in them comments and let me know though. I respectfully. Now let's talk about the change that got people heated. And truth be told, I feel some type of way also. I don't know how true it is, but it's been floating around the social media streets that Carnival is planning to remove hip hop music from general rotation and only include it on themed specific nights. It's giving, you know, in the beginning of the song of Somebody Sleeping in My Bed, when he be like, no, this can't be happening. No, this can't be true.
Nah, this can't be true.
It's giving Usher's reaction in the beginning of Confessions. Stop playing.
Man, quit playing with me, man. No, for real, don't play like that.
If that's real, I honestly need, out of all these changes, Carnival to reconsider. Because let's be honest here, a huge part of Carnival's audience is Black, urban, fun, and vibes driven. I've been on a lot of other cruise lines, and when it comes to music, they ain't got nothing on Carnival. Carnival is where the party resides. Now, I will say, depending on the DJ with other cruise lines, you may have a better experience. But it's not daily. it's always been a struggle when it came to music on other cruise lines, but not with Carnival. If they're intentionally pulling back music that connects with the people, with the culture, that's been supporting and booking with them for years, it may hurt than help. Or are they trying to wean us out? I kind of low-key feel like this is intentional. I don't want to say it that they're being racist and they don't want the black folks aboard. But some of these moves are giving it's time to clean up. Because I've never in my life heard of Carnival being racist. They're the most inclusive, or the more, if we had to go by race, us approved and boarded. But them doing this, they know what they doing. They know what they doing. I truly feel like these other changes they made can definitely fix behavior without stripping the culture. Because this one is a little deep. This one hit different. Whether you agree or disagree with these changes, baby, they live and in effect. I believe it started sometime in June or July. So if you're selling with Carnival this summer or anytime after, stay ready so you don't get left or fined. Y'all, I got to know how y'all feeling about this. Do you feel like the new rules are helpful, or do you think they're doing a little bit too much? And would you honestly cancel your trip over a fan policy or the music situation? Because that one may have you reconsidering, huh? Before you go, make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you're sharing this video out and spreading the tea, honey. Don't be stingy. Check out my cruise content, which I'll be sure to link above. And if you made it to the end of this video and you don't want to say nothing else, honey, come out the bushes and at least say this. Comment this emoji. That helps my channel. I want to thank you so very much for taking the time out to watch my video. Until next time, later.